Okay, so welcome to another Urban Outdoorsman SoCal video. My name is Danny Milton. If you're new to the channel, please take a second to smash that like button if you like the video. Also, you can comment and share this video. And if you really like what you've seen here today, please take a second to subscribe. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be heading out to one of my favorite local spots in Aliso Viejo and riding down one of my favorite trails, which is Lynx Trail. Lynx Trail is kind of like an intermediate to advanced trail, more on the intermediate side. But it's one of those trails that I have a lot of fun on. You can really push yourself to go faster without too much danger. There's not too many like exposed sections, you know, where you have to worry about riding off the edge of a cliff or anything like that. Basically the worst thing you have to worry about on Lynx Trail is maybe running into a cactus. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be going down Lynx Trail trying to get a PR. A PR, if you don't know, is a personal record, and that's something that's recorded on the app called Strava. It's S-T-R-A-V-A. And that is an app that you can download on your iOS or Android devices. And basically what Strava is, it's kind of like Facebook, but for mountain bikers. What Strava does is anytime you can go like on a hike or a bike ride, what it's going to do, it's going to track your mileage, how many steps you've taken or how many miles you've ridden on your bike. It's also going to time you down certain parts of the trails. So as you advance, you can see that your times hopefully are getting, smaller and smaller. Another thing you can do on Strava is you can have your friends follow you, and then inside the app it will actually show you your friends' times as well on those same trails. So you can kind of have like a little friendly competition as far as who's the fastest down this trail or that trail. So I've gone down this trail, countless times, over probably 40-50 times. And in today's video, I want to try to find maybe a little bit better of a line so I can get down faster. So the first time I head down the trail, I'm kind of going maybe 3/4 speed, maybe about 80%, just trying to figure out, if it's better to take like a little more of the berm edge, maybe go over this part of the rock, one of the rock gardens as opposed to a different part that I normally do. Just trying to find a better line. So the first time, like I said, it's probably about 70-80% speed. And then the second time I go down the trail, it's going to be full speed, as fast as I can, not touching those brakes, and see if I can get a personal best. So one more thing I'm going to ask you guys to do is let me know in the comments below if you want me to go further into detail as far as, taking pictures of the different parts of the terrain on these trails. Like, Lynx, there's a couple of sections that are a little difficult if it's your first time, if it's your 10th time. Let me know in the comments if you want me to go more into depth as far as like taking pictures of it, showing actually me talking about how I ride through certain sections, certain parts of the rock garden. There's one part where there's like a nice big drop, stuff like that. So let me know if you want me to do more in-depth videos on the trails.
Helps if you turn your shock off before you start going downhill. Or turn it off. That's, you know what I meant. Come on now. That's horrible. Just cruising through some switchbacks. First little chattery section. Gotta stay wide here. Just kind of cut down right through the middle. Get out to the left. Hit this little berm. Hit this little berm. Almost straight through there. Just roll that. Now I want to go right side. Nope. I think right down the middle or the left right there. Just kind of straight through that. Definitely got to go right side here. Whew. Thank you. Just me. It's mellow through here. Gotta hit that berm a little bit, straight through. And I think, yeah, just gotta kind of wheelie off that little spot there, through the middle there. The only section I ever really get slowed down on is probably about a third of the way through, where that one section is with the 3 little drops. Just got to stay on it and go through, stay off my front brake. So I did the first run down Lynx. Yeah, I don't think there's a much faster line I could take than the one I already do. It's just a matter of, you know, getting off the brakes and going faster. There's one little section where it gets kind of ruddy, like the rock ruts, and I just have to kind of find a straight line and just go through it, keep my speed, stay off my front brake, and just kind of send it. Hopefully get a good PR today and have some fun. So I'm sitting here at the top of Lynx, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to get a PR today. I've already come across 2 hikers, and then now there's another guy on a mountain bike, like going up and down. Looks like he's sessioning like one little section. So I'm just gonna go. I got my bell on. Hopefully if there's anybody on the trail, they'll be able to move and I won't have to slow down, but I may have to slow down. So most likely won't get a PR today, but we're still gonna try. Thanks, guys. I lost a lot of speed there. Thanks, man. Thank you. That's the section right there. Make or break. Woo! Feeling good. Get off the trail so it stops timing me. Alrighty, that felt pretty good. Even though I had to dodge, what, 2 bikes and 3 hikers. Whew. Check out Strava and hopefully that's a good PR. Felt really good. Got one section where I kind of lost my momentum through that little chicane. We'll see how it is. If you're interested in seeing what trails I ride, how often I ride them, and you know, just my general times on those trails, you can check me out on Strava. It's under Danny Milton. That's my name, obviously. And you know, give me a shout out, shoot me a DM, and maybe I'll see you on the trail. Thanks a lot.
All right, so after you've watched both of those videos, you can tell that the second time I went down, it was a lot faster. One of the things that I've actually learned just recently is that you need to stay, especially when you're in tight turns and you're going through rock gardens and you need a lot of traction on your front tire. You need to stay off that front brake. The section where you're kind of going through like the rock ruts, about halfway down on this trail, uh, the front tire sometimes will be skipping all over the place, and if you get on that front brake at all, it's going to lose traction, and your front tire is going to slide more. You don't want that front tire to slide. You want that front tire to hold onto the ground as best as it can. And the way it's going to do that is if it keeps rolling. As soon as you start to slow that tire down, you're asking the tire to do too much, and what's going to happen is that front tire is going to slide. So the main thing is just to stay off that front brake, and that's what I've been learning, and I've been getting down trails much faster, much more in control, because that front tire is doing the job it's supposed to be, which is steering me instead of trying to slow me down. I'll grab the back brake, and as long as your balance is correct, you can pull that, you could yank on that back brake. You know, I have XT brakes, so if I yank on that brake, that tire is going to start to skid. But you can control a rear tire skid a lot better than you control a front tire skid. So that's one of the things that I did going down the trail. Just trying to keep my balance, keep my weight, you know, over the center of the bike and not too far back, and it worked out. So after listening to me ramble and watching all this video and watching the GoPro footage, did I beat my best time? And yes, I did. I beat my best time by 4 seconds overall. That's from the top of the section all the way down to the bottom. So 4 seconds doesn't sound like a lot, but 4 seconds is pretty good. And actually, I rode this trail a couple days later after this video, and I didn't have a best time overall from top to bottom, but there were sections that I did actually beat today's time by a couple of seconds. So I think I can even get more time off of my, off the PR. So my PR, I believe it was 1:44, and my previous was 1:48. So 4 seconds is pretty good. The few guys that I follow on Strava, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I have the top time, so it's up to you guys to maybe try to catch up and beat me. Okay, so thanks for watching my video. Hopefully I didn't bore you too much, I didn't ramble too much. Like I said, let me know in the comments if you want me to get a little bit more in detail as far as showing you, actual parts of the trail in slow motion and some B-roll, stuff like that as well. Also, if you like this video, smash that like button. I really appreciate it. Comment, give me some comments down below. Do you think, do you go faster down Lynx Trail? Or do you think you can go faster? Is there something, is there a line I'm missing maybe where I could get, a couple more seconds off my time? Okay, so last but not least, click on one of these boxes up in the corners. One's going to take you to a playlist. Another one's going to take you to a most viewed video. And always, you can click on the logo in the center, the Urban Outdoorsman SoCal logo, to subscribe. Thanks a lot.